Serving at the Memphis Dream Center during this time has definitely been a new experience for me. It's opened up my eyes to things I haven't even thought about before. Yes, the coronavirus has affected all of us in different ways, but one way that stood out to me was how food insecurity is very prevalent during this time. It made me realize that some families' biggest issue isn't even the virus. It's how are they going to feed their kids during the week when they usually get free school lunch.
Being able to serve at the Memphis Dream Center has been one of the most remarkable opportunities this season.
I actually had a guy from our church reach out to us and sent a picture of his fridge, and all he had left was some lettuce and some rice. And we were actually able to take him some groceries. He's homebound. He isn't able to get out of his house right now. And it was really, really cool to be able to be really the hands and feet of Jesus. To see his smile on his face was really, really impactful to me.
Man, we've seen so many families that have been impacted, just by us giving them food.
That's one of the things that touched me the most, was to see how thankful people were and how surprised that we were doing this. Yeah. So it just impacted my life, coming out and serving, being God's hands and feet.
We can't believe it's been almost 2 months since we began our COVID-19 outreaches.
Yeah, we've had an incredible time over the past 7 to 8 weeks where we have done mobile food distributions each Saturday, and we've seen hundreds of vehicles come out. We've done toilet paper giveaways. Next week, we're actually going to be giving out diapers to moms in our community. We've also been able to provide masks for healthcare workers. We've been sewing them week after week, making sure that they have enough.
We have provided thousands of meals to healthcare workers around the city, to local hospitals, to COVID-19 testing sites, and to skilled nursing facilities.
On Thursdays, some of our team from the Youth Leadership Program gives out groceries and some activities for the kids to do. One of my favorite moments from that was whenever I was giving groceries to one of our students, and as I walked down, his face just lit up and he was just so happy, and his family was just so grateful for us to be there. It made me realize how big of an impact that we have on these families.
One of the most impactful stories from these MDC outreaches that I've encountered is a woman who was homebound and she wasn't able to get out of her apartment, and we surprised the whole apartment complex with groceries, and she was in tears because we had fulfilled a need that she had.
We've heard stories about how some of our volunteers have taken groceries to people, and when they've gotten there, they've given them to them, and the people decided, you know what? I was in a place of need, but I know someone who needs this much more than me. And so it's so amazing and inspiring to hear about how our generosity truly does affect other people. Generosity multiplies. It doesn't stop with us. When we decide to be generous to someone else, they take it and then they decide to be generous as well.
One of our youth leadership families has actually come and received groceries, and after that first week, they decided, we want to give back and we want to be a part of serving as well. So they actually have come and served with us on their food distribution, and they have just loved it so much. And that really is just a testament of how you are making a difference by sowing into our community, that they are wanting to give back as well. And I can't think of a better thing than giving back to our community in that way.
One of my most impactful experiences since I've been serving is just being able to see all the families happy and smiling. To be able to serve as many families as we have, it's just been amazing, because a lot of people, even though they might seem like they have it together, they need food, and we have been able to provide that for them.
It is an amazing feeling to serve the needs of others, meet the needs of others, partnering with our local church.
I've truly seen God's hand at work through the local church. The hundreds of thousands of meals and the thousands of families served only tells part of the story. The other part is found in the relationships of the volunteers that have been strengthened as a result of stepping out of our comfort zones, coming together, and impacting our community.
A season where people can feel really hopeless. It's so cool to see people from our team coming together, getting to see the people coming in each week that getting to give them just a little bit of hope by meeting a practical need.
Being able to see the hope in the eyes of people that pull through our distribution here is something that truly has touched my heart. Each week we see families that might have lost hope, but through this we're able to light up their eyes again, and it truly just touches your heart seeing the smile on their face.
Thank you all for all you've done to come alongside families in our cities to make an impact during this challenging season.